out, man. This is like the 6th take for this story and this intro. I'm mad. Another intro again. What is up, guys? For those of you that don't know me, let me introduce myself. My name's Steven, or I also call myself Drew-ojisan, like this channel's name as well. If you're new, first of all, welcome to the channel, and I hope you enjoy what you're about to witness and hear. And if you're back from a previous video, welcome back, and I'm glad you enjoyed the previous work that I've done so much that you decided to watch this video. So this, as you can see, the setting is where I told a story last time, and I really enjoyed it. If you guys haven't seen that video, it was about me telling a story about a girl I've been trying to chase at this wings place, and she's really gorgeous. So that story, I'll leave that right here on top. And yeah, so I enjoyed that so much that I decided to tell you guys another story. And the story is me when I bullied someone in 2nd grade and got sent to the principal's office and got the paddle to the booty. But before I even start the ball rolling there, let me tell you about my school history, I guess. So I've been to 5 schools, and the school in particular is elementary. So yeah, I went to 5 schools, and one of them is the Sun Devils, ASU. But this wasn't set in 2nd grade, so this was my 2nd school, so I was in elementary. And this school was different from any other school I've been to, but I liked it. It was a Christian private school, and so we had to wear uniforms. Every Wednesday there would normally be praise and worship for about an hour and a half maybe. And there is pretty much a lot of great things about it. So I want to keep identities discreet again, and especially for this school, because I love this school. And if this video ever gets viral, and if it ever gets out there, I don't want anyone attacking this school, because I love this school and I love what it stands for, even though I try my best to live up to that. But I love this school. I love the teachers there. I love the classmates I've made friends with, although my communication with them has gone a bit cold since I left the Philippines. And so I still miss them. I still hold them very dear. But just to let you guys know, I'm coming back this August. I'm excited. Yeah, I like this school, and I'm going to keep identities discreet. I'm just going to give you the initials. So SETC is the initial. So SETC, my classmates, give this video a thumbs up, or if anyone I've met there, my senpais, my kohais, or sorry, weeaboo, shut up, my upperclassmen and underclassmen, if you happen to watch this video and to this point, give me a thumbs up and share this video and comment if you relate or have heard stories, or you're like, yeah, I totally get what happened to him, and I know exactly what he's talking about, But yeah, SATC is a school I went to, and how it goes there, how the curriculum works. The students are more accountable for the work they do. And so we had these goal sheets, right? And pretty much what you put there is how many pages of these certain packets called paces to do and to finish. So they're normally like dependent on what grade level you are. So I was in 2nd grade, so it was like about maybe 35 pages. So there was one for math, science, social studies, English, and Filipino, and those in particular. And you do so you do a minimum 5 pages, and for me, I normally go beyond that, because you also have to meet requirements at the end of the quarter. So you have to finish this many packets by the end of this quarter. So I would do more work, so I get to meet the requirement. I'm an Asian. I am called to go beyond the pale and exceed expectations as much as possible when the opportunity comes. So I normally do about 10 to 15 pages per subject a day. And if you finish your goals, you're free to do whatever you want the rest of the day. For one, you can help your fellow classmates finish their goals as well and help them out with any issues that they've encountered in whatever work they're doing. You can just go play basketball outside and just slack off or something. You can play basketball outside on this court where like the floor wasn't even. It's like slanted like that, and there were hoops too. It was a full court, so there's so much running, and if you if you just make your wrong move, you're gonna crack an ankle. You're gonna send yourself to the ER. Though I didn't, cause I'm a tough guy. I got that hardened badge, so you can easily break your ankles. And there was another Fisher Price hoop at the back room where all the backpacks are. Depending on where your class is located, in second grade in particular, we were located there. So there's a Fisher Price hoop back there, and I would play there, but the teachers would tell me to stop because it was making too much. I was making too much noise. And with another guy's finish his goals, and so yeah, you can pretty much hang out with your friends once you're finished and do whatever the heck you want at the end of the day. So this day in particular, this day I bullied someone. I didn't help anyone out. I didn't go outside and play basketball, or I probably did, but I'm like bored. So I just decided to come back inside, or it was raining or something. I don't even remember, but that's what happened. And so I just decided to hang out with my friend. So yeah, that's pretty much a background on this school I went to. So SETC, that's what they do. I don't know if that's what they do now. I haven't been updated throughout the years, but anyway, how did I bully someone in second grade? So again, I finished my goals. I can do whatever the heck I want for the rest of the day, and I was done helping. I was helping students at one point during the day, but I'm so bored. I want to do something else. I could have, I don't know, it was a Christian school. I have good Christian beliefs. I could have read the Bible or wrote in my diary or something, or do more work. You could do that too. But for this day, I'm not, me personally, like my personality, once I get stuff done, I'm done. This is it for the day. Let me just rest. So this particular day, one of my friends also finished their goals, and for identity's sake, again, I'm gonna use different names. So I was hanging out with my friend Billy. Okay, Billy was a son of a pastor, so I'm getting him in trouble, even though I took all the blame for it, right? I got him in trouble, so I'm like, dang, I feel so bad for you. You're a son of a pastor, and then I'm getting you in trouble, and I'm giving your dad a bad name. So I'm like, dang, I'm sorry, man. I mean, technically, he should have been punished as well, because he was part of the act. And I'll get more into that act later. But so, yeah, I was with my friend Billy, hanging out with him, and we were just having fun and just trolling one of our friends in class who's still not finished. And this other friend, Andres, all right. So Andres was, I would not call him a rival of mine, but I'm like, man, I'm better than this guy in many ways. I'm better than you. I'm better looking. I'm better everything. He was a great student too, so I'll give him that. He's a great student, and I still consider him a friend to this day, even though we haven't talked in like, man, God knows how long. But I still consider him a friend. But this particular day, we were just trolling. You know how second graders are. They're always like doing stupid stuff. And when you're young, there's three things. You're young, dumb, and broke. And two of those things apply to me. I'm young and dumb. Like Khalid said. Yeah, I was young and dumb. He was young and dumb too. I'll give him that. And we all were. I mean, when you're young, you're dumb. So I had this sort of rivalry, I guess. And man, I'm always like, he was pretty good looking too. Pause. And he was a good student again, and he was getting his stuff done. And my friend decided, hey, do you want to? So this is how the thing happened, right? How this act happened. So my friend gave me his notebook, and he was like, I guess he was implying, I don't remember. He was like, hey, do you want to send messages to Andres, and he will respond back to you? So what pretty much went was like we were insulting each other. it was a joke, okay? It was all jokes. So first I was like, "Hey, you're dumb," and then it comes back to me, "You're dumb too," and then the next thing, "Oh man, I'm better looking than you," and then comes back, "No, I'm better looking than you." So that was pretty much the back and forth. It was like I don't remember the exact dialogue between us, but I do remember at the end, and I'll get to that. So it was pretty much all just stupid stuff, right? And just insults. Oh, you're a booger. Oh no, you're a booger. Oh, you have cooties. Little kid insults, 8-year-old insults. So soon it got really bad. Like the insults were getting worse, like especially from me passing them along, because I grew up in the street and I was always outside all day. I almost got stabbed by a crackhead while I was just walking home, just minding my own business because I bought a snack somewhere. And I've been ran over by a bike, almost got ran over by a truck. And I was just all over the neighborhood with my brother. We were just playing games with all the other kids there. But yeah, so I grew up in the street and everyone was just talking smack, talking trash, and like words and like ideas, you soak them like a sponge if you're young. And so that's what happened with me. So this insult that I passed in this Christian school, you shouldn't pass it. And I'm gonna keep it as clean as possible. And I pretty much said that this guy, hey, you're not as well endowed as I am, if you know what I mean. Your mushroom tip, my mushroom tip is bigger than yours, So you're not as well endowed as I am. So why don't you just go to the bathroom and cut it off and just find yourself a new one? I don't know, but that was like the gist of it. Like I was insulting his manhood. Physically and mentally. Now he's a bodybuilder. I've seen him. He's like really big now and he's all muscular and I'm happy for him, and at least he found something and he's still good looking, boss. So that's what happened with him. When I passed this to Billy and he passed it to Andres, I was like, this is taking a bit too long. And then and then it came back to me, the teacher, we're gonna call him Mr. B, okay? So, or Sir B. Sir B came up to me and he's like, what is this? And he saw it. He's like, you know how bad this is, man? You know what the principal has said about bullies, right? And insults? And the principal's motto there when it comes to bullying is like, let me speak in Filipino a bit. Let me do the accent too. Bullies are bobo, okay? Mga bata, pag nang bully kayo, mapapaluin ko kayo. And translate that is bullies are dumb, they're condemned in the school, and they're pariahs, pretty much. Pariahs, buffoons, dunces, they're stupid. And if someone ever catches you in the act of bullying someone, you're going to my office and you're getting the smack, okay? With the paddle too. It was like a huge paddle. It was almost the size of a cricket bat. So yeah, word got to the teacher and to my teacher, Mr. B, and he's like, I'm gonna have to show this to the principal, man. I'm like, no, please please don't do this. It was a joke. And we were just joking. So spur of the moment feelings were like, why did you snitch on me, Andres? I mean, it was just a joke. Snitch is too strong of a word for an 8-year-old. So let me just say he tattletaled on me. So but he snitched. Nonetheless, snitching is snitching. Tattletale is a form of snitching. So Andres snitched on me to Mr. B, and word got back to him. So he like, you're gonna have to come with me, Steven. So we went to the principal's office, and the principal, we're gonna call her all right, let's use a Star Wars character. We're gonna call her Mrs. Grievous. She saw what I did and what I said in the thing. She's like, or no, because I'm short. You know this is bad, right? You know what I've said about bullies. Bullies are bobo. Papaluin kita ng paddle. So, patay ka. Papaluin kita. So that's what happened. I'm like, no. And then my parents were called by the principal and say, hey, your son did this. Now he's in trouble. And we have a really strong punishment against bullies here. And so my parents came in. I'm like crying. I'm at the side of the corner, like trying to be as hard as possible. I'm like, okay. She showed me the paddle, and it had all these names on it, like people I admired back in that school. So I had this one person I admired. This one person is really famous now, and one of my brother's friends were at that paddle. So the teacher showed me. So you see, like, she was trying to like intimidate me and stuff too. Like, she's like, "Do you see this? This is a paddle. You're about to die. Your dad's gonna be the one who's doing this too." So I'm like, "Dang, you're trying to humiliate me." And we walked outside. As I was walking outside, I was like, and then I saw Andres by the tree, like swinging around. And like, the feeling I felt the most was, I'm sorry. I never meant it in the first place, that all these things. So I'm like, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. So I was crying outside. I got in the car, and then my parents were, just talking all the smack. Not smack, but just telling me all the right things that they needed to tell, as parents should. And then we got home at night. I'm like, just thinking, what's that sound? They were like, "Billy, isn't he the pastor's son at this certain church, man?" It was a pretty big church too. Like, it was famous among the school. But yeah, didn't you get the pastor's son in trouble? You should be ashamed of yourself. Like, all these things they were telling me, and they're just making me feel bad the whole night. So the day of reckoning comes tomorrow, and I'm just waiting. I mean, during the day, I was just waiting for the moment. So pretty much the same thing. Set your goals, finish your goals. I finished mine, and the moment of truth. My parents came in, and we went to the principal's office. So my dad came in, and my mom was there too. We went to the principal's office. So the principal was like, "Ready your anus." "Ready your booty." And then, "Your dad is gonna smack your butt with this paddle until you say it hurts." So I tried clenching my butt as hard as I could so I wouldn't feel the pain. The principal was like, "On guard!" Like, "Knock, draw, loose!" Like in Arch, except it's with a paddle this time. So she was like, "Knock, draw, loose!" Except with a paddle. So my dad's like, "Pop!" I'm like, "Eh!" So that went on for like 2 paddles, and like the pain wasn't even that bad, but I had to like, I'm like, it hurts, but it really didn't, because he would stop until it hurts. But I guess the principal could have said, "Hey, he's not really hurting," but she put it on my dad, and my dad was already disappointed as it is. So was my mom. They know that I see that, so I guess they just stopped in that regard. That's how it ended, and I lied about the pain, but I got the point. Me and Andres are still good friends to this day. We still have a lot of mutual friends, and I hope to talk to him again, but I just don't have the means right now, and I don't feel like talking to him. But the moral of the story is, guys, just bullies are bubble. Bullies can make serial killers and can make murderers and can make people to shoot up schools, So just don't do that. And watch what you say. On the other side, if you're the one who's getting bullied, tell your parents too, but on your own way, you got to deal with it on your own too. So if you thought the bully's joke was funny, then laugh with them. That can make you friends with a bully. I mean, up in high school, there was this one kid who was calling me all this racist jokes. He's calling me, "Hey Bernie, how are you?" I'm like, "Hey, what's up, man?" Just laugh with your bully's jokes, That can help. Learning Kung Fu, Taekwondo, I mean, that can help too, but you never want to resort to violence in order to resolve an issue with a bully, because that's just going to lead to a path of where everyone hurts more. So that's it. I don't want to keep this going any longer. If you like this story, hit the thumbs up at the corner. If you have anything else to say about this school, leave it in the comment section below, and I'd love to hear what you have to say, read it. And subscribe as well if you want to get more content from drew-ojisan, and press the notification bell too if you want to know when I come out immediately. So that's it. That's my story when I got paddled in 2nd grade. Later, young bloods. Bye.